So then, the 6 hours of Imola, the season opened of the World Endurance Championship, and, well, we have a Toyota win in the hypercars with an additional third place, and then we have WRT taking the win in LMGT3. I'll talk about a couple of different bits that I saw as I was sitting down and watching the race. I liked the Imola 6 hours, just regardless. It's nice to have that kind of variety in terms of circuits on the World Endurance Championship calendar. It's also nice to have that circuit on a World Motorsport calendar, considering, that we don't have the F1 there this season, at least. It's still, I think, technically a standby if the Mad Ring gets cancelled. But, yeah, it's a great track, and strangely, for a circuit so narrow, produces some interesting endurance racing. But, yeah, overall, it was nice to see the variety in terms of the competition with this, as you saw wet and dry and strategy and luck with safety cars or VSCs or just being in the right place at the right time. Fuel strategy in the end as well, as Buemi, Hartley and Hirakawa come across the line for first place on debut for that new upgraded GR010. It's really cool to see these different cars winning. It's really cool to see Ferrari still up at the front in some aspects, but it's also nice to see them not winning for a change. It's weird. It's a bit like we had the Mercedes dominance at F1 and then they fell off for the ground effect era. And then all of a sudden Mercedes come back in and it's almost like a little bit of a breath of fresh air, changing it up for all the winning. For, well, say McLaren or Red Bull. It's nice to have that variety. Even if it's a team that once dominated, that's getting two of their cars on the podium. As for the other teams, well, in the likes of, say, the Genesis, you're expecting TV issues, even if it is very similar to the Alpine team that are going to be leaving the World Endurance Championship at the end of this season, or let's say Acura, who are pausing their manufacture program at the end of this season as well in IMSA. But it is cool to see, I did mention the variety, the difference between 2-car and 3-car teams. Because, say, WRT with 2-car teams in the hypercars get 5th. The Alpines were 4th with 3 drivers. The other WRT, 7th. And then you've got the Astons. The lead one in 9th for Gamble and Tinknell. And then the other one for Riberas and Sorensen in 14th. I think it's cool to see that you get some teams that will have 2 and some teams that will have 3 for these events, because what it means, in a sense, is that we can have more affordable racing, because drivers' salaries could be so expensive. But, yeah, I do like Imola. I do like the World Endurance Championship. It's been tricky because, well, let's quickly talk about the WEC Plus. My WEC TV account gets deleted when they move over to WEC Plus. So I was like, well, how do I end up watching this? I ended up being able to watch it. But although it was communicated over email and probably some social media posts, the communication aspect of it is tricky. In fact, I find that a lot of FIA championships struggle with this, with probably the exception being Formula 1, just because it's Formula 1. If this stuff gets buried in algorithms, you end up just going, oh, that's on. WRC stage times has been something like that in the last couple of years for me as well. When the stages are about to start, you're like, when are they going to start? And then you find out after they've already running, like, oh, I missed that. But on top of all of that, yeah, I'm glad the season's finally started. We've got Spa in a couple of weeks' time. All of a sudden, it'll be almost oversaturation when it comes to the World Endurance Championship, because we end up with 1 every month until August, then 2 in September, and then the near double header in the Middle East to round out the season. It's weird, starting with the European leg and then going properly international later on. Anyways, folks, those are my thoughts and feelings. It's hard to cram a 6-hour race into less than 6 minutes. But if you had any thoughts, do let them be known in the comment section down below. As always, thank you so much for watching and joining, and until next time, it's bye-bye for now.